Oh, oh, hey, didn't see you guys there. Oh, no, I've been awake. Yeah, I've been awake. I cast yawn. Officer Booty on duty. Oh, Lamau. Yeah, honestly, the normal daytime streams crazy. Where are we? This is not where I'm supposed to be. But it's where I'm gonna be. It's where I'm gonna be for the next foreseeable future. We're streaming 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's what yawn does to you, Malcolm. I'm sorry. That's just everyone knows. That's how the spell works. That's how the spell works. Foreseeable future in your language means like for 2 weeks. I mean, just because I'm going to Blender conference in 2 weeks doesn't mean I'm gonna, What time is it right now? It is 5 a.m. Yeah. Just kidding. It's noon. It's 12:30, which feels like 5 a.m. to me. All right, guys. What are we gonna do today? We're streaming. We're streaming, right? We're streaming. That's what we're doing. We're streaming. Hang on. Let me get this. Yeah, there we go. Let's get some energy in here. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. You'll never guess what we're doing today. You'll never guess what we're doing today. You'll never guess what we're doing today. Don't stop guessing. Don't guess. It's we're gonna be watching videos. We're gonna be watching animations. It's crazy, right? So I have a question for you guys. I lost the list again. Just kidding. I didn't lose the list. I have the 2 ones that we wanted to do. I may have lost the rest of the list, but we got the 2 ones that we were gonna do, which is all we really need, right? I mean, that's really all we need, technically. So we have this. This is Xylan in Fervent Beats, and then we have this old animation, which is really good. This is a 2D animation. You guys can send me 2D stuff. That's fine. Yeah, this is absolutely insane. This thing was like honestly a big inspiration for Project Legendary. We can talk about that later. But yeah, I also have Sparking Zero on here because I think some people probably want to see Sparking Zero stuff. Anybody interested in Sparking Zero? If not, we can just can it. We can can that. No, no one seems interested in who plays Dragon Ball Z anyway. 2 on Billy Billy the other day. I saw those links. Billy, I'm a little worried about Billy sometimes. I don't know. Hey, Bachusi, how's it going? Anyway, yeah, send me stuff, guys. Send me stuff. We're totally playing Marvel Rivals. Imagine playing Fate Trigger Novita. Anyway, what else do we want to watch today, guys? What are we watching? Dandadan. I did watch Dandadan. Watch it for the whole stream and you'll get stuff to talk about. I'm sure that will get me copyrighted. Yeah. Science Saru. Gorgeous animation. What else do we want to watch? There was the Flow 2024 video. I remember that. We could still watch that, but I don't know. It's maybe Wild Robot would be more interesting. There was the FGO arcade stuff. That's true. Arc Knight's official 3D animations. We could watch the Arc Knights ones. Those would be interesting, but there's a lot of them. It's just very unspecific. We could do a Genshin day today, to be honest. You guys want to do a Genshin day today? There's quite a few Genshin cutscenes that we had in mind. So maybe we just do that. Instead of Sparking Zero. Unless you want to do Sparking Zero. Dr. Bro, hello. Beachussi says, I am an animation student. What's one show or movie that you would say is a must watch? Oh, Spider-Verse. Absolutely. Spider-Verse. Yeah. We can use the random button on Sakugaboru. That's true. It might be copyrighted though. The green stick figure from Alan Becker's animation. I mean, that's a character. Is that an animation? Let's see. What do we have to watch? I'm thinking we can look up Genshin. There was a one Movika and Capitano. That's one that we wanted to watch, right? I heard that one's pretty good. Clash of Frost and Flame, is that the one? I think so. Clash of Frost and Flame. Yeah. This one I heard is pretty insane. So we'll see that. There's a Billy Billy one here. Ooh. Is this an Arknights one? Oh, there's not much animation in this one. I don't think there's enough animation in the Billy Billy one. We need a bit more animation, not slideshows. We can't do it. Okay, Spider-Verse is something I've been putting off, but no more. Bro, you've been putting off Spider-Verse? That's crazy. I just assumed that you would have already watched it. That's wild. You can't put off Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse is great. He's a real channel now. Oh, the green stick figure has a channel. That's right. He's an influencer now. I forgot about that. Yeah. Oh, Alan. Oh, Alan. Good old Alan. Kachina versus yes. Okay, that was the other one. Thank you. So it's Kachina versus Walani. Okay, fair enough. That sounds great as well. This one has a lot less views. Interesting. Looks like Genshin hasn't posted it themselves. So I guess it's like less impactful or something. I don't know. So that's on the list as well. So we got three Genshin ones. I feel like there's one more. Sino versus that other dude. Yeah, Sino versus that other dude. Sethos. There we go. Sino versus Sethos. This is recent, right? This looks recent. There's Sino versus Alhaitham from 2 years ago, but this is 4 months ago. Okay, cool. These will be sick. Let's have a Genshin day today. Alan's animation are kind of 3D. No, they're all 2D. There's a little bit of 3D animation. 3D backgrounds. I actually helped out on one of the videos for Alan, animation versus Minecraft. Did some 3D backgrounds with him. Yeah, Alan's a good friend, by the way. Angela, hello. Not late at all. You're early. I'm actually very late. I'm an hour late, Angela. How dare you? How dare you call me early? Yeah. Mavwika. Yeah, Mavwika seems like it's gonna be insane. All I know is Mavwika is the flame Archon. That's all I know, which is gonna be crazy. Sorry, the pyro Archon. I don't know what it is. Yeah. The animator versus animation of the latest isn't 3D. I'm pretty sure it has 3D elements. I think it does, but I don't think it has 3D characters. No. Let's do this. But I could be wrong. There we go. Yeah, there's actually, before I say that for sure, let's just look it up real quick, shall we? Malco, can sorry. So who was the one? Yeah, Malco, can you send me the Alan Becker video you're talking about so I can just verify that what I'm saying is true? I don't know if I've watched that one in particular, but I just want to make sure. Then you can rate Paimon rapping. What? Wait. Is Paimon rapping part of one of these videos? That would be wild. Do we watch this one later? Probably. I don't know if we'll have time to watch all 4 Genshin ones and this one. And there's Sparking Zero as well, which I do want to make a video about, but I don't know if we'll do it today. Or we could do it today. Why don't we do a poll? Because if we do this today, it'll take probably all stream. This is a 37-minute video. We're not gonna watch the whole thing, but I just want to watch a couple of the big ones. See what they do right or wrong. Let me do a poll. DBZ Sparking 0. It's not actually out yet. I think it comes out this Friday. Or wait, how do I do this again? Is that how it works? Oh no, okay. That's awkward. Which one to watch today? Genshin Cinematics, DBZ Sparking 0 Deep Dive. Oh my god, my face. Cool. Got a question. Do you ever plan to do the Discord and feedback streams again? Yes, we do. We have an idea for how to bring those back, but they won't be nearly as frequent. And they'll have a slightly different rules and things like that. So we do want to do that, yeah. Be great. Be very cool. Alright, let's watch this real quick. Oh, this is 3 years ago. This is not the most recent animator versus animation. But yeah, fair enough. Is this 3D? Good question. This is definitely not 3D. I've seen this before. But they have some amazing camera work. Guys, check this out. Whew! That's 2D. That's 2D. This is all 2D. This is all 2D. That's 2D. It's also 2D. All this is 2D. God, this is absolutely insane. I wish I haven't seen this before, because otherwise, you know, this would be a great reaction video, because I remember losing my absolute shit on this video. It's so good. It's so good, guys. You don't understand. But yeah, all that was 2D. So far, everything's 2D. No, not even a little bit 3D. Yeah. I mean, there was, I believe there might have been like a 3D blockout just to get some angles, but everything's hand painted on top. Yeah. There's no dynamic cameras that require 3D. Ah! Yeah, but you got to draw all those backgrounds by hand, every single one. I wonder how he plans the backgrounds. I mean, it's tough. You gotta basically storyboard the whole thing, like way ahead of time. Yeah, this is 3 years ago. Oh right, what was the result of our poll? Hang on, did I miss it? What was it? Did the poll not go through? Am I crazy? Where's my poll? The poll ended. What's the result of the poll? Guys, I wasn't paying attention. How do I look at this? Mods. You guys didn't see any poll? It didn't work? Hang on, let me try this again. Which to watch today? Genshin won? Oh. Hang on. DBZ Sparking 0. Half of us missed it. That's fair. Let me do like a 2-minute timer. But here, how about this? Are you guys ready? Vote. We're going to wait for 2 minutes this time. Here we go. Hey, everybody, look. There's a poll in the chat. Vote on the poll. Everybody poll vote. Poll vaulting. We're going pole vaulting today, guys. Whee! All right, guys. Vote in the poll. Poll it up. Poll the thing. Genshin is winning so far with 74%. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, actually. Sparking 0 at 30% now, actually. Catching up a little bit. No, not really. Not really. Genshin is winning by a long shot. Would you mind watching this short clip while waiting for the result? Oh, sure. Which one? This one? If it's less than 2 minutes, then yes, of course. If you can send it to me before then. Am I blind? Where's the poll? At the top of the chat. You gotta expand it, I think. Top of the chat, expand it. There's a vote button. Top of the morning, lads. Yeah.
Fight till the end. Yeah, the prince.
Cool. All right. Cool. I think we're pretty much decided it's going to be Genshin. We're at 68% Genshin. So we're going to watch a lot of Genshin stuff. I don't know what this Xylan and Fervent Beats thing is, but, you know, we'll find out. Poll's still active for the next 30 seconds, but, you know, we're pretty much decided, boys. Let's go. Let's do it. All right. You guys ready? How's everybody doing today, by the way? You guys working on any cool projects? Anybody? Pretty soon we're going to have some form of Goo review thing. It would be a lot of fun to actually see what you guys are making. Have you seen the trailer for the Bronze Crazy Horse done by Studio that yes, I haven't seen. Okay, so Meng, I haven't seen the trailer. I think I saw a clip. It's absolutely insane. It is absolutely insane. Yeah. Bronze Crazy Horse. Ridiculous. Oh, Kinetic Rush. Is Kinetic Rush a collab? That's a collab, right? Or no? This is just one person's entry to the collab? Oh, yeah. I see. Just the first 10 seconds? Okay. Let's take a look at it. Oh, it's Punishers. Okay. No hands. Whoa. No way. Oh, that's cool. He made top 2? Wait, isn't Koala in our stream sometimes? Why does Koala look familiar? Koala okay. Or on Twitter. God. That's so cool. Wait, what is this? What is this? Oh, man. Dude, how does he do this environmental transition so cleanly? What is it? Oh my god, the roof falls on top. Yo, okay, I was gonna say, like, this is not like a screen wipe or anything. It just happens seamlessly. The entire environment transforms in 3D. That's insane, dude. Like, literally the roof comes down from the sky. The audience comes up. The table tennis table actually comes in from the side as if he's running towards it. The entire ground turns into, you know, tile or whatever. Or hardwood, I don't know what it's called. But that's, dude, that's so pretty. Not to mention just like the blur to make that transition as seamless as possible with the lens flares. What? Damn. Dude, that's so cool. That's so inspiring, man. Is this based on a real story? Is there actually a guy who plays ping pong with his mouth who made it to like the Olympics? Because that'd be wild. That'd be crazy. Am I missing something? I just don't know. That's so cool. Okay, cool. Anyway, either way, that's awesome, dude. That's a sports anime. Damn. Okay, cool. Wait, that reminds me, but I don't remember if you saw this, Dylan, but I got top 30 in the Honkai Star Rail Punisher. Wait, there was a Star Rail Punisher challenge? That's hilarious. Dude, congratulations on top 30. That's awesome. Wow. Yeah, the quality of Punisher's Call is just way too high. I mean, honestly, yeah. Isn't there like a cash prize? What's the cash prize? It's like $10,000. I forget. For like top 1, or is it just like a free graphics card? I forget. That's basically $10,000, right? I forget. Yeah, dude, Punisher does some amazing stuff. 1K for top 30, 2K for top 3. Fair enough. Wait. Oh, I thought. Yes, got it. Well, congratulations on the 1K. Fair enough. Sometimes he gives out mocap suits. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm a bit sad because I had a 1-minute video that I really wanted to show and know what you think of, but I have to go out for dinner, so I can't stay. Are you going to stream on Friday? Yes, I'll be here on Friday, Casper. I'll be on Friday. I'll be on Friday. Don't worry. I will be here every day that you dream of sleeping. I also might be here tomorrow, actually. So fun fact, because I'm going to Blender Conference, I'm going to be streaming just a couple more times just because I won't be there for that week. So you'll see me around. Probably be streaming tomorrow. Might be streaming on Saturday. We'll see, depending on how much work I have. But yeah, I might just be snoring. You never know. but that's why you guys are gonna be here and watch me snore, right? It's premium content. All right, let's watch Xylan and Fervent Beats, Genshin Impact. What are we? I don't know what this is. I have no idea. I don't even know. Oh, it's a character trailer. Oh, this is the one that turns into a music video, right? Hang on.
Wow, what a beautiful gem. You should turn it into jewelry.
Okay.
We should check the grade first.
Pretty cool.
But I can think of a better use for you.
Interesting. She's a DJ? She skates? Yeah, very interesting fighting style. Okay. Whoa.
Truly a precious gem. And so damn phlogiston.
Phlogiston?
Could be wasted on a piece of jewelry.
The skating animation is actually really good.
Looks like these Saurians don't miss a beat.
They're so cute.
Time for a test drive.
Whoa. What? Another character. 2 characters. I know these are all Natlook characters, but why are they appearing in someone else's character trailer? Whoa, what? Wait, this is a music video. This is straight up. That was 2D. What? Bro, what? The fist bump, dude. Dude, the cinematic borders coming in. There we go. That's sick. There's a lyric video in the background and everything. Wild. Holy shit.
It took so long to dig up, and now the phlogiston is gone.
That's for the best. Better lost in the heat of battle than locked away in a jewelry box. Gems like these are meant to burn.
So much more, down the drain.
Huh. 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 Okay, so wow. So she's like a rapper? She's a DJ? She's a singer? She's a dancer? God damn. Xylan is kind of OP. Okay. We're gonna watch this again. I gotta break this down. There's some really good stuff in here.
Beautiful gem.
Okay.
You should turn it into jewelry.
She's a blacksmith too. Yeah, clearly.
We should check the grade first. But I can think of a better use for you.
This, I just want to give a quick shout out to the fact that like they animated the first person camera. Like, imagine if you could play Genshin in first person. Wouldn't that be so cool? This is a pretty cool shot. I mean, I think it's really cool. I'm just like, damn. Imagine. I was gonna mention this looks a little bit as cool as she is. Hang on. This part right here. I think this kick looks a little forced. I would probably have led with her body instead. You can see here, like right here, there's a forcefulness in her kick. Oh, here, oh, that's paint. Oh, that's the other one. There we go. So you see how her foot goes down already, like forcefully separating herself from the body. This torso here is like supposed to be leading the charge. Like in theory, a stronger kick would look like this, especially one that's going downwards. If her torso was here and like the hamstring was still stretched, then it would have more force during the kick itself. She's kind of prematurely extending her leg down. Like she's still leaning back. There's really not enough stretch here to have a strong kick this early in the arc. So I personally would delay that just a little bit more. It would feel better. That's a great pose. Such a great pose. Wait, she skates up walls? What? What? That's crazy. Damn, the beat is so good, dude. This is so good. The skating here is so well balanced. Look at this. Like, look. Boom. Her center of gravity is really well done. So like, notice how like when she lifts up her other foot, notice as soon as her other foot is lifted up, where's her center of gravity? Directly above her other foot. Like this is like, she's like straight up now. That's how gravity works. That's how balance works. You have to balance on one foot straight up and down pretty much usually.
Truly a precious gem.
That's a really cool shot.
So damn simplistic.
Dude, this is so cool. She's skating down a wall with her magical skates. It's just, dude, oh my God. That is, I don't even know how to describe this. This is a really good use case of animation that you can't ever do in real life. So this is actually inspired by roller skaters who skate backwards. Like this is a thing that people can do in real life. They're using sort of similar posing here to do something that isn't possible in real life, but apply the same principles of movement. So you can see, notice how she's skating left and right here. That's actually like a required thing when you're skating backwards. You have to have a shift in momentum in order to keep going. And so they're actually applying that here, even though there's really no need to do this technically, arguably, except to not fall down as fast, I guess. But like this movement works really well. This movement works really well because it has a callback to real people skating backwards like this, where they shift their weight onto each foot. That's what she's doing. She's calling back to that.
Could be wasted on a piece of jewelry.
So good.
Looks like these Saurians.
Oh, did I see an ear flick? Did I see an ear flick there? Hang on. Is she technically a cat girl? Just like a big cat girl, right? She's like a leopard or cheetah or something. Ear flick. Look at that. Ear flick. Super subtle. Really nice.
Looks like these Saurians don't miss a beat. Time for a test drive.
I like how she says time for a test drive. But it's a one-time use object. Anyway. Just saying. Okay, this is crazy, dude. This is like, it feels like she goes from here and she goes into 2D. I want to double check this because I don't know. She changes appearance. This does look like they are changing her rendering style, but it does look like the 3D model is being basically rendered out with some Ben-Day dots. It's actually not 2D. They do have a screen space smear, which is actually what we do at our studio as well. This is a screen space smear. It's actually a little bit off because I think it's supposed to be on the hand, but hey, you know, whatever. Frame rates. But this is a refractionary plane. This is what we use to do fake smears in our thing, where we just have a thing that basically smears whatever's behind it to have the silhouette look spiky, you know, and offsets the colors and stuff. But they do that in real time in the game, which is pretty cool. I'm guessing this is actually in the engine because they're rendering everything in engine to make it consistent, and they're actually adding Ben-Day dots here somehow, which is pretty cool. I'm very impressed. This is not 2D actually. This is 3D. They fooled me for a second because I think the contrast was upped for like a couple frames, and now it's back to normal. That's wild. This part looks so good. And it's because they also go into mixed frames too. So the going into mixed frames, increasing the contrast immediately reads as like 2D to me, which is fantastic because their models are already pretty good. So the shading, everything looks fantastic. They do such a great job combining this with the Ben-Day dots and the stylization of the effects. That's really cool. It's honestly really, really good. Man. The outline, oh man. The fist bump. This, so just to go back to the fist bump real quick, just an appreciation for the cinematic bars coming up and down on the top and bottom. It really makes this left and right motion feel really good. I do wish this part here had a little bit more anticipation. Right here, this kick. It's such a cool moment. But I wonder if we could have gotten like... Like, I'm not sure how she's bending this way. Like, I wish there was some more momentum that explained why she can, like, kick sideways but jump upwards. It's a small thing. Like, in theory, if you're kicking sideways, you should already be tilting. Like, she should already be tilting here. It wouldn't necessarily feel as good, but if she was already tilting here and this was already being, like, wound back, if the leg was already being wound back for the kick as early as this, then arguably it would feel a little bit more anticipatory. Like, you would have a lot more build up to the final slash because you have the angle of the leg already being hinted at. Otherwise, right now, it feels a little bit disconnected. Small thing, small thing. I will say the Jaguar run animation is pretty good. This feels really good. Feels really, really good. Like, I know it's like polygonal and stuff, but like if you look at the actual run cycle, it's got all the right moves. So like with a Jaguar, you have to have a couple things. Which is like you have to have, I guess maybe a cheetah, but you have to have the front legs offset, and then you also have to have some really nice shoulder bones. And if you look at the shoulder bones here, look at that shoulder silhouette going down. That's good rigging, honestly. But also like great animation to get that shoulder bone to go down and then really high back up as the weight goes back onto it. That's basically the equivalent of how like our hips react whenever we step. They go up a little bit because of the force from, you know, the bone supporting the weight. That's really well done, honestly.
It took so long to dig up, and now the phlogiston is gone.
That's for the best. Better lost in the heat of battle than locked away in a jewelry box. Gems like these are meant to burn.
Test run my ass. It's like someone, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna take it for a test drive. It's like a Porsche, and then just crash it, and they're like, yeah, well, you know, better crash than sitting in a dealer. Anyway, that jump made me think the other leg was gonna kick. Yeah, I agree, Dr. Bro. It wasn't super well like hinted towards what she was gonna do, but yeah. Can't do all the stuff I need to control screen space in Blender since I got a laptop, and doing anything with trackpad jank is hell. Dude, trackpad with Blender is absolute hell, to be honest. Oppenheimer mode. God fucking that dude. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't laugh at that. What did I miss? I could easily mistake this for a KDA MV. I mean, it's not as good as a KDA MV. Let's just be honest. but yes, I can see that. Yeah. God damn. That's crazy. That was really good, honestly. It was cool. She seems OP though. Oh, also, what does she actually do? So like we just watched this trailer. I'll be honest. I know she does everything, but like in the game, other than kicking with skates on, what does she actually do? Like it's implied that she can run as a Jaguar, so I guess this is like her running or something. I don't know. And then I guess her default movement speed is quite fast with the skates. I assume that. And she can climb and stuff. But like when she uses her burst, does she just take out her DJ thing? Is that what happens? Yeah, she's a buffer and a healer. That's what I figured. So she actually just straight up just plays music, and that's her whole thing. Because I don't see her actual ultimate in the game. She's Lucio? Oh, wow. It's true. Oh, that's the burst. I see it now. Okay, I got you. That would explain why that's the only shot with jiggle physics. That's the only shot with jiggle physics. Dropping the beat. That was a really cool transition, to be honest. That's sick. What's funny is that she's a sword character. Where's the sword? That's hilarious. How does she fight with a sword with the skates on? I saw her fighting with skates on. How does she fight with this? What? Now I'm confused. That doesn't look like a sword at all. Anyway, that's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. The sword is in our hearts. That's fair. I remember a long while back you were talking about vertical mice being really good. Are there any you recommend? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. I use a VODs. I can't actually recommend this mouse. It's not like the most amazing mouse. Here, let me just pull this up in like an incognito thread so you don't see my Amazon purchases. Vertical mouse. You guys want to talk about vertical mouse for just 2 seconds? Because vertical mice are legitimately very good. I think you guys should try it if you have wrist problems. Even if you don't have wrist problems, it's a really good preventative measure. So this is the one that I use. This is just a wired. Okay, so that's not the one I use. This is the one that I use. Yeah. This is the one that I use. So this is literally just a standard vertical mouse ergonomic shape. I recommend the standard ergonomic shape personally. You can also get this with Anchor. I'll just Anchor vertical mouse. So this is also pretty good, honestly. Like I think the Anchor vertical mouse is pretty good. I used to have one of these. It just didn't have enough buttons for me. So that's why I use this one, because it has a joystick on top, which is the absolute worst joystick you'll ever see. This is a terrible joystick. No one should ever have a joystick on their mouse that is like this, because it makes no sense. It only has 4 directions. It cannot read diagonals. It is not a good joystick. You cannot play any games with the joystick. The joystick is not a joystick. But what it is, it just happens to be a really good macro pad for 4 separate buttons. So it's kind of efficient. So like I actually have 4 macros mapped to my joystick. Left, up, down, right. They do various things. Like I have like file, literally just like Control O, like file open on my right joystick. So if I hit right on my joystick, I can open a file. If I hit left on my joystick, I can link objects, or I can link rigs into files, because I do a lot of layout for my studio. And if I go downwards, this is the crazy thing. Look, if I go down, snipping tool shortcut. Snipping tool shortcut. Guys, this is OP. Snipping tool shortcut. You can screenshot any part of your screen just by flicking your thumb. It's actually amazing. That's one of my favorite features about it. Again, this is a macro that I set up on the software for the joystick, but it's a lifesaver. Having this joystick is amazing. Again, terrible gaming mouse, terrible joystick for joystick purposes. Happens to be useful for being a producer at a studio and being a director at a studio. When I go up on the joystick, it goes up 1 file path. So like, you know, in the folder structure, because I'm navigating folder structures constantly. So I go up like a few times. Now, this is $30. It's not too bad. It's pretty cheap, but it's also not super cheap. So one of the issues that I've had with this is that the scroll wheel breaks pretty often. So I've gone through 5 of them, especially with middle click, because middle click is very common in Blender. So I've gone through 5 of them. I don't necessarily want to recommend this for that reason. It is kind of, it's a cheap Chinese mouse. I'm not gonna lie. It's just a cheap Chinese mouse. I don't think it's like an amazing mouse. It just happens to have a lot of features that I like that I don't want to change. Yeah, I've gone through 5. I have like the other 4. They're all working except for the scroll wheel, which is annoying because I need the scroll wheel. You know what I mean? But the Anchor mouse is very, very durable. I've seen and heard great things about the Anchor mouse. This is a good mouse. The wired and the wireless version are good. And you can get them for basically the same price. This is like $25.99 right here. This is $25.99. Not bad. Vertical mice are really good for you, by the way, because of the angle that your wrist is in is a lot more natural for your wrist. You don't have to like twist your 2 forearm bones to intersect a little bit. They don't have to do any of that. Now they can just rest very easily. And I haven't had wrist problems in the past 10-12 years mostly because of the vertical mouse. And because whenever I do get wrist problems, I switch over to using a foot pedal instead. But that's a different story. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, most of the time I don't get wrist problems. And I think honestly, the vertical mouse has a lot to do with it. Now, this is an important thing to talk about. Okay, not that one. Hang on. This is okay. Well, hang on. Let me find the actual link for it. But there is if you look up vertical mouse, like good vertical mouse, there is like everybody talks about this one. Hang on, if I can just none of the ads work. I'm so confused. Everybody talks about this one. So this is the Logitech MX vertical wireless mouse. I think it's the MX Master or something. I forget. One of the MX. I don't recommend this mouse. This is the most expensive mouse. It's arguably the nicest vertical mouse on the market right now. I think it's okay. It's better than a horizontal mouse, I think. But one of the biggest issues I realize is that the ergonomic design, they're trying to be original about it, but like it doesn't have the best ergonomic design because people already figured it out. It's supposed to be this, but they wanted to do this. So notice how it's a lot flatter, especially on the palm side. It's a lot flatter because I don't know why they decided to make it a little bit more gaming-ish. And it's also a lot more bottom heavy. You'll notice this is like pretty balanced all throughout weight-wise. This one's just like, it's just like a weight on the bottom, and then the top is just sort of like a shark fit. And this is fine. Again, I think this is probably better than a horizontal mouse overall. It's great. Personally, when I use that mouse versus the one that I'm using right now, that mouse is like, what I found is it's difficult to pick up. And that's a really important thing when you have like a limited screen space, right? I have 3 monitors, right? I'm constantly picking up and readjusting the position of my mouse. This is really hard to pick up because it's super bottom heavy. And because the sides, the left and the right of it are perfectly flat and smooth, there's literally no grip. Like you don't have grip. You can't pick it up. You have to like squeeze it and your hands will just slide off most of the time. And that's one of the biggest issues I have with it. I mean, it's just difficult to pick up. Honestly, that's like the biggest thing. If it was easy to pick up, this would be a great mouse. It's not. That's why I recommend this one or the Anchor ones, because the Anchor ones are very durable. So it's up to you guys. I just personally highly recommend a vertical mouse for ergonomic reasons. Your wrist will thank you. And I game with this mouse. You can still do it. Am I good? Yeah, I'm very good. I'm top like 1 million in my household at the very least. That would take me so long to get used to. Oh, I don't think so, actually. I think you'd be quite surprised how easy it is. Minnie's here. Hey, Minnie. Sorry, I got obsessed talking about ergonomics. I didn't notice. Hey, Minnie, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're streaming today. Isn't that crazy? Any good ones with wires? Yeah, the Anchor ones have a wired and wireless version. Yeah, you can try both. I use a wired mouse for all of mine personally. Yeah. Minnie, are you streaming today? My friend had this before his carpal tunnel surgery. He really liked it. Wait a minute. Wait, hang on a second. I hope your friend is doing well. Your friend is doing well. I hope they found some better habits. Imagine using this type of mouse to play the game. I do exactly that. Yeah. Now that you mentioned the wrist problem, I'm starting to feel some of the pains. That would be bad. That would be bad. Yeah. Be good not to have that. I was hoping I can get one with hyperscroll, but I couldn't find a vertical mouse with that feature. I don't know if they have it because quite literally hyperscroll relies on the scroll being vertical. On a vertical mouse, the scroll is horizontal. So I actually don't know if that's 100% possible. I'm sure you could with ball bearings, to be fair, but like I don't know if anyone's like invested time to make a hyperscroll feature for a vertical mouse because it's like it's so gravitationally imbalanced. Because if you have like because I say horizontal, it's at like a 30-degree angle, the scroll wheel. That's not a very like aerodynamic, gyroscopically sound angle. I'll just say that. You know, it's not necessarily going to work logistically to have hyperscroll in there, but that's okay. Did Twitch freeze? Am I alive? I think I'm fine. Am I fine, guys? Am I dead? Not alive? Okay, good. Thank God. Anyway. Minnie, you're off Wednesdays. That's good. I'm glad you get a day off. You work so hard. You work too hard. Ah! Anyway, you guys want to watch another video? Let's do that. All right, cool. Woo Syndrome, by the way, welcome back. Welcome back. Have you digged into Xylanen's idol animation versus Oma Janta controversy? No, not even a little bit. Omi. Anyway, now that we've taken a break with the ergonomics. Oh, the Hurricane is, yeah, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I do recommend a vertical mouse if you're experiencing wrist pain. It's always better to address it early. Just to give a quick PSA, once you get carpal tunnel, it's basically becomes a chronic issue. Like you can't really go back. It's very, very, very hard to go back to a painless wrist existence. Takes lots of effort. So I highly recommend to avoid getting carpal tunnel in the first place. Thumbs up? We all agree? Cool. All right. A lot of physical therapy and stretching. Yeah. You constantly just have to work at it just to get it back to normal. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun. All right. Clash of Frost and Flame. Oh, I'm going to leave this for last, actually. Let's watch Kachina and Mulani first. You'd be surprised how much stretching shoulders and chest helps? Fair enough. Interesting. All right. Damn, the colors are pretty. Damn, she's so cool. This is so loud.
We've arrived at the final phase. The winner of this match will take the final spot among the victors. Give it up for a long-time contender and first-time finalist for the Children of Echoes, Kachina!
Wait. A child is in the Coliseum. I think we're something's off, guys. I think she's gonna die. This is terrifying. Wait. Actually, hang on. Wait. Remember last time when I talked about like we're gonna do ads because I don't like pre-rolls. We're gonna run an ad right now just before I finish watching this so that because I just remembered to do it. You guys, we're gonna run an ad and I'm gonna continue talking about wrists for the next minute. All right, here we go. They sent children to war? What the hell's going on? I'm so confused. She looks so scared, dude. Anyway, so wrists. You guys have them? Yeah, you guys have wrists. Pretty cool. Cool, wrists are pretty cool. I have two personally. Thought about giving one away to charity at some point. Be pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, I feel like the community really helped me get my wrists. So like, it's good to give back. So yeah. I'm lucky. I'm lucky to have an extra one. Yeah. So, yeah, you get back when you can. But hey, maybe next year I'll Oh, you need a third? Yeah, that's fair. It's always good. It always feels better to have a third. Yeah. Oh, hey guys, welcome back. Let's watch the rest of this. Thanks for bearing with me. I'm gonna do that again later after this video, and hopefully we can get to a point where we don't have ads for pre-rolls. That's my goal. I don't even. I'm just testing it out and seeing if it works. So.
You get this, Kachina!
And her opponent from
I love the idea of sending a child into a battlefield and just being the proud parent, like, you're doing great, honey. Like, she's gonna die anyway.
the people of the Springs, a young prodigy and Night Warden Wars veteran,
Another child, great.
This face-off between old friends promises to be an
Old friends,
explosive
okay,
showdown.
interesting.
May the best warrior win.
You've come so far. Still nervous?
Okay.
Why
That's cute.
does it have to be you?
Aww.
Still, I'm glad in a way. Even if I lose, I won't have any regrets.
Oh,
Come
so
on.
cute.
Kachina, this is no time to be modest. I
Fuck me up.
know you want this more than me. And it's about time you start sounding like it, okay?
So supportive, so wholesome.
I want to win.
Whoa, wait, hold up. Guys, that was a really good ready pose. Wait, that was a really good ready pose. Hang on.
I want to win.
Damn, why does that feel so good? Look at this. Look at how balanced she is the whole time, right? She comes in here. We get this great rotation, but she never lets go of the spear. So the rotation of the spear is fully grounded in her momentum, her wrist momentum. Everything's natural, but it still feels so dynamic, which is a really good sign of like someone who understands like the torque, like the torque mechanics of like staff spinning essentially. And then right here, she brings it back to two-handed and then goes into the ready pose at the same time, perfectly balanced in like a horse stance position. That's really good. Wow, that's impressive. Yeah, whoever animated this knows how to move with a staff. Exactly. That was surprising. I was like, we're a minute and a half in. I wasn't expecting that at all. Okay.
Mulalani, this one's mine.
A shark! That's so cute. Wait, what? Bro, she fights with the shark? Oh my god. What is happening right now? She's surfing. Holy shit, this is so good. Oh my god. Dude, I did not expect this at all. What? Oh my god, she's doing kickflips, bro. Oh. Damn. Bruce Lee. Gurren Lagann? That was such great anticipation, dude.
I'm sorry.
They did the thing, guys. They did the thing. Check this out. Hang on, I gotta point this out because I've said this so many times. Dude, when you have such good anticipation where the face comes towards camera, beautiful, right? We have that. But then look at this spear. How many times have I talked about when you have anticipation with a spear, especially the pokey kind, not the slashy kind, you make sure that the spear points in the direction in screen space that it's gonna be going. And it goes screen left. This is legitimately making its way over to the point where here you have the screen left. It doesn't just teleport over to the screen. It has all these frames of anticipation to build that momentum into that leftwards stab. Even though you can still have these frames here, it's fine, but you transition it cleanly enough to get that leftwards pointing spear to build on that momentum, on that anticipation, and pay it off with a great stabbing motion at the end. I've been talking about this since like Dan Hangaroni, Hangaroni from Star Rail. That was the thing. We talked about it. Anyway, the stab looks good. It's good stab.
I'm sorry.
That's a good thing she was wearing armor. That was a great pose too, dude. Just look at this victory pose here. Look at this. Just look at this. Guys, look how gorgeous that is. The focal length, everything is just, oh dude, like the vanishing point is just so nice and accented with the pose. The pose just it's gorgeous.
I'm sorry, Milani. I'm so sorry. I went.
So sweet,
I went
so
too
wholesome.
hard.
Look.
Yay! Yay!
The winner is, from the Children of Echoes, Conchita!
Good job. Good job, child. You win today in the battle of something. All right. So, very good, child. Now go off to war. The children yearn for the front lines. It's so good. Oh my god. All right, guys. We're gonna watch this again, but specifically just the fight. This is absolutely insane. This was insane, dude. I can't even fathom. Check this out.
Well,
That alone just got me. But like, whatever. Check this out.
this one's mine.
Dude, I could talk about this so much. We just need to talk about why this is amazing. The animators they have for Genshin right now are like absolutely goated. They got the budget. Any animator who's like worth their salt is probably getting paid so well here. I'm happy about it because these guys are great. Look at this, dude. Look at this. Right here. Again, knows how to use a spear. Moves it behind her. Rotates it. It actually transfers this momentum over into this arc, even though it goes here to here. Like the staff itself is like her arm is going this way, the staff is going that way, right? So it transfers momentum really well. Dude, look at the arcs on this. This is insane. What the hell is, like, whose idea was it to just be like, oh yeah, so hang on, did she surf on it beforehand? Great anticipation, by the way, right there. And then here, she dodges. Great landing animation. Look at this. That's such a good, oh man. Such a good like landing pose with such dynamism, dynamicness. Oh my God, look at her foot's coming up because she's balancing and she's sliding in the back. That's so dynamic, dude. She's still gaining her balance, but she's got it. But her feet are too small. Such a great attention to detail. Huge clash. Look at this clash too. Look at her. Look at the weight that she has with this spear. Even though she handles it really well, the impact was just too much for her, and she still backs up a little bit. Really, really well conveyed. And then this part here is so cool because you get not just this. I'm gonna use a different. Hang on, it's too red. Hang on, that's too green. Okay, this right here is already a curve that's happening, an arc that's happening with the spear. And then you also get a complementary arc from the shark, which is also spinning, and she's also spinning. Like, there's so many complementary arcs here. Complementary arcs. There's so many complementary arcs here that like everything is adding on top of each other to make just a really dynamic shot happen really fast, but everything's still super clear. Just look at that. And the composition of landing close to camera, I mean, that's just chef's kiss. You didn't have to do that. It's amazing. That's so good. Utilizing that Z depth. Great stuff. That is crazy. Look at this transition, dude. Look, right here. She catches the spinning shark. No, she doesn't. So the spinning shark flies past her. Has already a lot of dynamic movement there. And then she transitions that movement into this. Basically goes ba 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 ba. That's the arc that we're gonna see. It literally goes into her hand, essentially, attention-wise, momentum-wise, until she just swipes it across camera. See that? Look at that. Look how readable that is. That momentum transfer is so readable, even though it's not even related. Like the shark flying past wasn't even related to the movements, and yet it feels connected, which is how good it is, right? It makes it really readable. God, that's so good. I mean, that's just shout out to the background change, because that's such an anime thing to do, and it works really, really well here. I can't believe she's like skateboarding. That's awesome. This, from a directing perspective, is really good. See, this is it's a cute thing you can do with cameras. You want to sort of like portray the chaos that the character's feeling. This girl is circling around Kachina here, and so is the camera, but not as fast. So it's more readable. It's not as chaotic as Molani, but it's still chaotic enough to give the impression that Kachina is being a little bit disoriented. It's really good. That's cool. Notice how that whole time she's constantly going towards screen left, and the bullets are constantly coming in from screen right. It's a really good consistency to show like the progression of things until eventually they go in Z depth again, really utilizing that Z depth really well. God, that's great. This is just straight up Giga Drill. I mean, this is Giga Drill Breaker. I'm here for it. I like, also, as a shout out, just from a choreo perspective, I like that wasn't the finishing move, because that would be too easy. It's like, it's the most flashy move, but it'd be too easy. Instead, they actually have it be a little bit more skillful. She uses that to get behind her enemy.
I'm sorry.
And deal a finishing blow through the dust. Like, that's actually a much more creative choreographed fight than like just, oh, big flashy move versus big flashy move. So huge props to the choreographer and the director. The cameras were gorgeous. The poses were gorgeous. The animators did an amazing job. Just the weapons. What are the weapons even? That's crazy. Like, she has a drill, a spear. This girl has a shark and some balls. Anyway. They fought until she charged her ult and won. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. NASCAR, but they're in a pit and they just joust would be a crazy sport. Honestly, true. True. Imagine NASCAR, but you have to skate on top of your car. Yeah. That'd be wild. Oh, God. So good. I would love to know who boarded this and what their early visions were in comparison to how it came out. Yeah, I agree, Poggy. I think, honestly, the boards probably were pretty similar, but I also wouldn't be surprised if someone just, like, did it. Because a lot of the stuff is only so good because they understand, like, 3D movement. Like, this is not easy to do in 2D by any means. Drawing the backgrounds, someone who's used to working in 2D is probably used to moving the cameras less than they have here. This is probably more likely done in previs and 3D than being done in storyboards. This is something that we find personally with how we do our 3D fight scenes. We don't storyboard them because it actually limits us quite a bit. It's actually better to do it in 3D previs because you can actually come up with better cameras, come up with better movements. You can understand the arcs better, and that gives us more, not just freedom to play around, but also more creative choreography most of the time. Yeah. All right. Oh, that was pretty good. You guys want to watch another one? We got Sino versus Sethos. That was insane. I didn't know that was going to be so good. Legitimately. I was thinking like, oh yeah, I'm sure this one's going to be the best one. Clash of Frost and Flame. I don't know. I assume that one's going to be good. I'm going to save that for last still because I assume it's got the most views. But this was actually way better than I thought. So now I'm curious how this one's going to go. I don't know, dude. Yeah, we don't storyboard our fights. Yeah, we don't storyboard them. Anyway, you guys want to watch an ad real quick? We're about to start this one. I'll be back in 1 minute. We're going to watch another ad. And then I'm just trying to get rid of pre-roll ads for everybody. All right, here we go. Bear with me. I'll be back. And everyone who is, you know, chilling with me, we'll talk about boobies. All right, here we go. So that's where, you know, if you guys want a tier 1 sub, you know, we could talk about boobies, but they didn't tier 1 sub, so they don't get to talk about boobies. So, you know, missed opportunities. You know, like sometimes people make life choices, you know, and they just miss out on the opportunity to really just discuss voluptuous words. Poggy, thanks for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Now, everybody, Poggy B likes boobies. Just kidding. Yes, the boobies talk. But the thing about, but honestly though, guys, a very important question about boobies is like, how much jiggle physics is too much, right? Like, honest to God, in an animation, if you're watching boobies jiggle, and like you're watching like an otherwise high class, super well animated, like very demure, like it's an animation that is like Oscar level worthy, and then like every now and then just a couple of boobies jiggle. You know what I mean? What do you guys think that diminishes the like artistic value of a piece in like an Oscar quality piece? Like are boobies allowed to jiggle in a serious piece, like in a dramatic piece? You know what I mean? Like it's not sexual, or maybe it is sexual, I don't know. But it's just like, you know, is that going to diminish? It depends on the story, I guess. But yeah. I'm honestly scared to touch anything when it comes to modeling stuff with jiggle physics. I mean, that's fair, you know? It's a little weird. Yeah. Hey, Fatbird, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Yeah. Maybe a little less than the Gynax bounce. So we're saying that boobs don't diminish. Am I right? Boobs jiggle in real life. I don't see the problem. I mean, that's true. They do. It's very true. If the jiggle doesn't distract the viewer, like Jane Doe. Wait, does Jane Doe distract the viewer? She's got like the tiniest amount of thigh jiggle. It's actually really impressive. Yeah. I'm good at modeling hard angular surfaces. That's fair. Anyway, it's a legitimate question, honestly, because I do wonder, like, you know, like how much jiggle is too much for boobles? Like, because because again, they jiggle in real life. So like animation, you know, you just gotta make sure it's tasteful. I don't know. It's how tiny it is that's distracting. Darcy, you say that like it's like, oh yeah, like I wasn't already looking very closely at Jane Doe. You have to take into account that any female warrior is going to be wearing some sort of support garment. Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. Yeah. I think too much is just when it's distracting, but it's fine if it makes sense to what you're animating. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It just depends, because realistically, like we do a lot of fight scenes with female characters, and like the reality is like there should be a lot more jiggle than there is. We just don't do it. There's a lot of reasons for it. I just don't think it, like, we haven't really set standards on what's good or not, and I also just don't think it's like fits all the time. I just think it's appropriate. But like legitimately, like my physics brain tells me it should happen. Like I'm just saying, my physics brain is telling me it needs to happen, because it does physically need to happen. But I know that it's not like always gonna fit, so I'm just like, okay, just curious what your opinions are. Anyway, we're not talking about boobies at all. We are actually watching an ad watching. Now we're back from ad watching, and we're actually watching Sino versus Sethos. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, if it's unrealistic, obviously. Yeah, I agree. 2 bounces, 1 large one for Eason. Very specific. Fair enough. I will keep that particular rule of thumb in mind. Appreciate it. All right. Wait, what am I? Who's Sethos? This is Sethos? Okay. Lightning versus lightning? Oh! Wait, they both have claws? Yo! Dude. Dude, hand-to-hand combat with Jack. Yo! Holy shit! Bro. This is such a good matchup. Oh, dude! Oh my god! Oh,
That's all you've
dude,
got.
the composition.
What happened is searching for your answer.
Yo, the trash talk. Woo. Yo, what? The disrespect. Damn. Okay, okay. They're both spear users? Yo, there's no fucking way. This guy is literally just a clone. This guy's a clone. Dude, this angle's so good. This is such a good angle. I love this. My God. Again, great use of Z-space, great use of focal length. Just saying. Oh, the revolving choreo and the arcs are... Yo, okay. Oh, no, it doesn't stop. I'm not ready for this. Please. Oh my God, the sweep. The sweep, yes. Dude.
Fight's over. Do you yield?
You won.
Well then, looks like you found your answer.
I've depleted your life points. Wait, there's more? Why is it 6 minutes?
I give his glory to you.
That's throbbing. I don't know what that is, but it's throbbing. Ooh.
I've seen that light. That is the light of our Lord, the great Hermanubis.
Hermanubis.
Priest over all other priests. His spirit dwells within them.
Wait, is there any more fight, or am I crazy? Okay, the rest is live 2D. Thank you for saving me from 6 minutes of something else. All right, let's watch this. Okay, let's watch this again. It's Anubis, but his first name is Herman. Yeah. Herman Anubis, otherwise known as Hermanubis. Actually, his first name would be Herm. Herman Miller Office Chairs, brought to you. Okay, let's talk about this, guys. Just at the very beginning, we get this beautiful diagonal, dude. You guys got to remember, diagonals are like some of the strongest lines of action. Just gorgeous. Immediately starting off with that. They could have easily gone for just a boo, but no, they got a diagonal. It feels great. Also pointing slightly downwards, which means it is enforced by screen space perceived gravity. We've talked about that before. The screen space has a gravity to it that we perceive as viewers, and it reinforces that. It has a little bit of extra force on there. It's nice. Oh, they held hands. Guys, look. Aw, so what a cute couple, dude. What a cute couple. Man. God damn, dude. This is crazy. So look at the arcs on this. First of all, one guy teleports. Crazy. Okay, whatever. But look at this. This is really cool. So this is an interesting moment where you have basically a side view of a fight that looks very much like a Tekken match or something like that, right? Like it looks like a fighting game. Very, very like silhouetted. But one of the problems that people often have with fights like this is that you don't have enough variance in the levels. What this means is that both characters are on the ground floor. Both characters are rooted. you're going to have them basically going along the same line of action, which will be horizontal. Like in a typical fight, you might just get like that. And this is not very interesting. So you have to do, as a choreographer, you have to do a couple things to vary that up and make it a little bit more interesting. And what do they do here? Look at this. They do this initial one, which is fantastic. They really play into that very horizontal line with a parallel impact line, which is really, really cool. If you look at the effects, let me just go backwards a little bit. Look at the parallel impact line, just like right there, completely negates the effect. Really, really good for impact. And then right after that, what do? Instead of leaning more into that horizontal line, he does an uppercut, right? Which brings immediately, because of their giant hands, brings that line of action above that horizon line. So now it's here. You actually get an arc like this, and then you get another parallel line like that. Suddenly you get two entirely separate angles here. Really, really good, right? And then, not to mention that's a kick. I don't know how that goes. Anyway, that's awesome. Then you accent this horizontal line again by having him teleport. But what does he teleport to? So you set up this expectation where it goes horizontal, and then immediately you do something that works really, really well for signifying how one might fight. Unpredictability. He goes this way, but suddenly appears up here. He's on a different level again. This is once again breaking up that expectation of staying on that horizontal line. Really, really cool. I mean, this is, excuse me. This is on a level of like, I think writing almost that feels good, because as a character, they're making decisions here that make sense in a fight. You're juking them out. You're teleporting here, but you're actually going up here. Really, really good. As we go forward, he meets in the middle. And then, of course, it just explodes. And then they just change angle. This right here, just want to point out some really good, just like dangly physics on the hands, if you notice. You guys notice how much follow through these hands have because they're so heavy, right? So as he comes down here, these hands kind of like fall a little bit and they kind of drag a little bit. There's just this kind of like he almost doesn't have full control over them. Feels good. This is crazy. I love this. I don't fully understand the mechanics of it, but he basically stops himself in midair with magic. And you can tell because he doesn't stop immediately. He kind of slows down a little bit. He's not using a hard surface to stop. He's just floating. That's so, so pretty, dude. And you can just confirm here he's not touching anything, which is so cool. So cool, dude. Wait, he has a sword? He's got the Halo sword? Bro can spawn a Halo sword? That's OP, bro. And he throws the Halo sword. Look at this. So watch this part. This part is gorgeous too. So first of all, one frame of this sword passing camera. Super, super fast. Just the speed of this is incredible. One frame of the sword. And it's still so readable. Look at that. And then it hits the guy, very obviously from the sword. And look how fast he disappears. Where did he go, dude? Where did he fucking go? That, along with these effects here, the tunnel, all the hit bursts, all these smears going inwards, you can see through Z depth how far this guy just flew in like a half second. Not even a half second. Incredibly fast, incredibly powerful. And then on top of that, you have this, which just takes the cake. I mean, that's just gorgeous, right? That's absolutely gorgeous. So just a couple frames, that was less than a second. You see very clearly, in fact, the sword spawn, get thrown at him, and he immediately goes into the ground at such a speed, but with such clarity. This is great directing. This is just really good directing, really good animation, but just such a great example of how an animator can convey speed without losing clarity. Everything is really well framed. All the momentum feels right. Amazing. Not to mention accenting the same line of action as you had earlier. So this is, again, a very strong diagonal. Notice how you get a Dutch angle there, which is really cool because it accents that screen space gravity. It's facing downwards, but it's also slightly this way because you want to have like this kind of I'm stuck against the wall kind of feel. So it's slightly angled, which feels even better. the exact same Dutch angle as before. You're not changing that. You're accenting it because you want to build on that momentum. Exact same line of action. This is literally the same angle that he fell in the previous shot. Like, there's a cut in between. There's a cut in between, but it still stays the exact same angle. Look. Look, 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 look. Look, 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 look. Look at that. See that? See that? Right there? Exact same angle. And I knew that because that would be the right choice. But yeah, it feels great. Oh.
That's all you've got. What happened is searching for your answer.
So they should have both had the same exact powers. I need to ask more about the lore later. That's cool. From a directing perspective, just saying like, just the nonchalance of him pulling the spear up at the last second, but blocking like with one hand. This is such a great acting moment. Like, he does not care. He's not worried at all. Just a single spear with one hand to block what could be one of this dude's most powerful attacks. Unbothered. Oh boy, here comes the spear part, guys. Here comes the spear part. Oh, I love spears. Okay, do you guys see that? Oh, dude, look at this. Look at this. He did the thing. He did the thing. This is a thing that you can do with staffs where you basically do pen spinning, but with the staff. It's a way you carry the momentum and have it roll around your hand without grabbing it until it rolls all the way around. It's just a really cool showmanship thing. But it does show that whoever animated this knows how spears work. They know how staves work. They can do these kinds of things in real life to really understand how to do it in animation. That's important. That's really cool. Oh, I love the cross here. Look at this. He has the hand over here, slides it across behind it. That's a kung fu thing you can do. It's just a really good understanding of how you hold staffs. So cool. They were experimented as children to have these powers inserted into them. Oh, fair enough. Interesting. Yo, did you guys see that? Very small, just like not necessary at all. Spins the staff. That right there, dude, that's acting. This is throwing, when you throw an acting into your fight animations, you add so much depth to your characters. This is not completely unnecessary. This is a character decision that's being made where Sino is like, yeah, no, I know the spear like the back of my hand. I know the weight. I know everything about it. I can just spin it freely. I've used it for more than 10,000 hours. That's for sure. This guy is clearly good with a spear. That's all you had to show to prove that. And it's such a great acting decision for, you know, just right before they fight with spears. Who's better? Probably this guy. Gorgeous angle. Dude, look at these arcs. I could talk about this all day. I don't want to take up too much of your time. But butterfly right here, butterfly twist over. Oh my God, look at the spinning arcs. Just an appreciation for this this right here. You see that right there? That is anticipation. It's bending. The spear is bending. All the like one frame things that don't get seen, but they get felt and everything. This arc right here, gorgeous. They're really doing a great job varying up the arcs. Very important not to redo an arc when you want to have a fight feel chaotic. All these arcs are unique. And not only that, you have great use of Z space. Again, they're moving forward and backwards in camera. They're not just staying about the same distance. Oh, this part in particular is so good. Right here. So this is just a great arc in general, but look at this, guys. I guarantee you 100% they did this on purpose. Look at how the spear is bending, guys. Look at that. That spear is not supposed to be in this shape, okay? So not only is the spear bending like crazy like that, but also they're covering up exactly they're covering up the exact amount of screen that they want to with the head of the spear. Like, They want this spear to take up space because they want it to feel like it almost hit your face. This is an audience thing. It makes it feel super dynamic. So it does that. This guy also, Shu is covering. This was basically animated frame by frame. Every single one of these frames is super intentional. So those two things right there make that particular shot feel really, really good. Whoa, this is really cool. This is a really cool moment here where he actually does a transition here. So there's cuts. This is how you can do cuts really well. You have a screen wipe here. Even though you're cutting, you have this, which is very obviously a follow-up from that because it's the same spot on the screen. And then, that's crazy, dude. This right here, this transition, it's not even a cut. This is actually a 2-frame transition. It's a zoom out. This might as well be a cut, honestly. I assume this is 60 FPS. Yeah, it is. This might as well be a cut in 24 FPS. So if you actually go from here to this, guys, his spear was right here. Where is it now? All the way over here. You guys notice how far that traveled in just a few, literally just 3 frames? You see how far that traveled, right? What? That's insane how far that spear traveled. Yeah, that's absolutely wild. Unfathomable. But it feels amazing. That feels like such a great follow through, especially with how much this guy's following through afterwards. Because of this residual momentum, it's very easy to read where the spear came from because you can see where it's going, right? A very, very handy trick when you like skip a bunch of frames. Show where it's going to show where it came from. Just the arcs, dude. Do we even need to talk about it? Look at this. This is just gorgeous. He lands, and they didn't even have to do this, but just look how gorgeous that arc is. The spear is smearing and everything. And then right here, this arc is absolutely gorgeous too. There's just so much NZ space going on there. And then just this right here, guys. Just like this one. Like that arc right there with the perfect impact frame. This impact is really, really well done, and that like it's actually accenting exactly the 2 arcs put together. Like if you put the arc like here, or if you put the impact like this direction, it doesn't work. It doesn't work as well. Really well done. Jesus. That's just so good. Oh, did you guys see that? Bro, look at this. This is, oh, dude, I love this. Look, check this out. Sino spins the staff, lets go of it, does a hand switch, and then attacks. Oh my God, he did a hand switch. That's such great choreo because you have the unpredictability of doing a slash that they did not expect. Because when you have a staff and you have a specific grip, you can only do certain things and it becomes a little bit predictable. He spun the staff behind his back and caught it with his other hand to switch it to a swipe that couldn't otherwise be possible. That's crazy, dude. That's absolutely insane. Just like from a choreography perspective, it feels like this is the most stylized, most unrealistic, realistic choreo I've ever seen with spears. Yeah. And then he does a sweep. Which is I like how this is literally what we did for Chongyue and Tianpei in the Arc Knights video. Wait, hang on. Dillon Goo, Arc Knights. Hang on. It's not the same angle, I don't think.
I miss you.
It's pretty similar. I mean, it's got some similarities. Anyway, get fucked. But yeah, that I'm just saying. Yeah, but it's cool. Sheesh.
Fight's over.
This is also a great directing thing. You do fights over here. He's so fast that he's stopped him before his weapon has even landed. That's such a, just like these small things you feel inherently, just, you know, by instinct as a human, you understand certain aspects of how physics and stuff works. They're breaking all these rules on purpose to show how fast they are, how strong they are, how skilled they are. It's incredible. This is a masterclass in choreo. Honestly, I like, man, it's so well done. It's such a great balance of acting, directing, and animation. God, it's so good.
Do you yield?
And then Sayu's voice is just okay. Let's go on. But yeah, if you like staff choreography, there's a cool cutscene from Black Myth Wukong. So I hear. Perhaps we shall watch it someday. But it is not this day. Let me take a look at it real quick because I'm curious. I'll load it up for next time. Because I'm really curious about Wukong's choreo because I don't know if it's actually like amazing. I haven't seen anything that's amazing yet. I've seen a couple things from Black Myth that are okay. But I think the gameplay is really good. Yeah. Anyway. Oh boy. That was something, dude. Sino vs. Sethos, I can't even... I legitimately think that that's one of the best animations I've seen in a while. That was insane. Such satisfying composition and arcs. Am I rating animations? I'm just watching them and we're just explaining why they're good. I just got over, very, very exciting times. Yes. With two boys with spears fighting each other. All right. We're gonna watch one more ad, and then we're gonna watch one more cutscene. This is going to be the Fire Archon Mavwika versus Capitano, I think. Clash of Frost and Flame. So we're gonna watch that in a bit. But meanwhile, more about boobs. Oh, don't forget the tier 1 sub. But yeah, we'll be back in a minute. They're already gone. Let's see. Spear smear, that's spearing. I like that Sino swipes more because his tip is flat. Oh, true. That's a really good point. I'm catching up on the chat right now. Welcome to another episode of Goo Talk. Honestly, Dr. Bro, I would love to do a podcast sometime. Wouldn't that be fun? Jedi Chlorind? What the hell is Jedi Chlorind? Why is that? What? Wait, what? Oh, this is just the original Chlorind cutscene. Yeah, we've already reacted to that a while ago. I've seen it before. On stream, no less. A Goo cast? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would do like a straight up podcast, but I would definitely do something like podcast adjacent. I think it'd be a lot of fun just to talk to other animators about stuff. Like how often do you guys know any animation podcasts that are actually like big? You know what I mean? Like a legitimately sized animation podcast. We got to get the NPR group back together. That's true. It'd be fun. Videocast would be fun. It would be fun. Honestly, I think like being able to talk about just animation in general, just being able to probably like react to things together would be fun. But like, I just think there needs to be an animation podcast that exists somewhere because it currently doesn't, as far as I know. Yeah. The biggest I know of is one done by Agora. Yeah. I'll check that one out because I'm curious. But I feel like there isn't really any big ones, and there should be, because like, again, the biggest thing that I'm trying to do with like the Professor Goo channel, which by the way, if you guys don't know, we post a lot of these streams on Professor Goo. So they're there because I specifically really want people to wait a minute, guys. Is that what I think it is? Hey, wait a minute, guys. I think that's me. I think I'm on TV. Guys, that's just guys. Look, hey, you know, sometimes you have cameos in games and they tell you about them. Other times they just love you so much that they just have to put you in there. They can't help it. It's just an homage. I don't get paid for it or anything, but hey, you know. Yeah. When you get famous like that, I'm just kidding. The GameCube logo? Facts, actually, though. Facts. Yeah. A lot of what I see are either more like talk shows or more like reactors. Yeah. I think it'd be good to get a combination of both. Like, I think basically Professor Goo as a channel is really, I think there's a missing niche on YouTube and just in general in like mainstream media to just help people appreciate animation, because animation so much is just like there and people just think that it exists. I think especially with AI coming up soon, whole topic, but like with that, like people need to appreciate the work that goes into art and animation more now than ever. And I think like if we can really bring that to the mainstream and just talk about it in a non-technical way, bring people who don't animate into the sphere of animation, into the sphere of animators, so people who actually make these things by hand, I think it would provide a lot of value, not just to like the people watching, but also just to the industry, to the, you know, the people growing up now who don't fully understand it. It'd be great. It'd be really cool. If you guys agree, type 1 in chat. If you don't agree, type 2 in chat. No, I'm trying to get engagement. All right, here we go. You guys ready for this? Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. I'm glad at least 3 people think so. All right. Also, behind the scenes concepts and techniques are cool and helpful to watch. Yeah, they're cool. They're nice. I think behind the scenes have been there all the time, and it's just like it's just not quite enough for people to really dive into it as much as they could. It's a lot of like dumbing down and things. I just think it'd be cool to like just talk about it just more openly and more entertainingly. It'd be fun. I forgot to type 1. Fair. Seeing tweets of little anime background elements from shows like Arcane is so rad. I love seeing replies like, "Bro, they're just breathing." Yeah, because someone deliberately made them do that. I agree. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So many ones in chat. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the support. I think it means a lot to the animation community. There's a bit of animation talk on the Corridor Crew channel sometimes, but it's more VFX and CGI. Exactly, yeah. I think like they're on the right track, but I just think we need some more animation focus by animators, because they're not animators at the end of the day. Like Corridor's not. They're not animators. They're CGI guys. They're VFX guys. There's definitely a green field to walk into. Yeah. I would say that's probably true, which is why my hair is green. Screw dumbing down. I love the nerding out talks, even when I don't understand them at times. Yeah, exactly. Right. Like, you know what a great podcast is right now that I love? I think Star Talk is really good. I'm a big astronomy fan, but like, I think generally speaking, I don't understand most of what they talk about with theoretical physics and cosmology, but I love it. I think it's really cool. Yeah, Cordo's been doing some stuff, which isn't great for the animation community. So it's like, even more so, they shouldn't be the leaders of talking about that, in my opinion. Yeah. They don't know about parent constraints? What? Anyway, let's talk about Archon. It's the Fatui.
It's the Fatui!
It's the Fatui! What are we watching? Ah, yes, Mavwika. Y'all imagine, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Imagine a competition where you have to animate the most subtle animation, like as a contest. Like the most subtle animation wins. Like it can't be none. 0 animation doesn't count. It has to be super subtle, super realistic. It has to be good, but it can't be too noticeable. God, imagine that. That would be so fun, dude. Oh my God, that'd be crazy. Subtle is really hard, yeah. Anyway, I have not seen this, Greed. I have not seen this before at all, actually. Everyone's telling me to watch it. It came out a month ago. I legitimately have no idea what to expect. All I know is that Mavwika is the Fire Archon. That's all I know. I have a question for you about her hair. Do you think it was all hand-keyed, or did they mention... Wait, oh, this one?
Archon! It's the Fatui!
You're talking about the waviness. The waviness for her hair probably is a constraint. Yeah, it's going to be an effect on top of the existing animation for sure. Yep. Because it's got to add on top of everything else. Do you watch those 100 animators animate the same walking sequence contest videos? Yeah. Those are the Punisher ones. We've had a couple people actually submit some stuff to it. I have not watched a lot of them. I've watched a few of them. I know they keep making more, but I haven't actually seen quite a few of them. But they're cool. They're cool, but I wish, I wish there was something more with that, because that has a lot of cool creativity with like what's surrounding it, and some decent creativity what's in it as well. But there's so much more to animation than just that. It'd be nice to have some more mainstream things other than that. It's cool though. Punisher's doing a great job with supporting the animators. Yeah.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
All right, we're watching. Here we go. Okay, heavy sword, good. Good walking.
Archon of Natlan,
Damn, his voice.
a force to be reckoned with.
Wait, have we seen Capitano before this? Dude, his voice is sexy. I don't know who voiced him, but he's great. He has no face. Oh my god, that's terrifying.
The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for
Wait, did she just take his weapon? That was his weapon, right? It's got his color scheme on it. That's hilarious.
ruin.
Damn.
And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
Damn, he sounds like he's talking facts. I don't know. I just met the guy, but like 500 years. I mean, you know, that's a few presidential terms, bro. I'm just saying.
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis,
Sunglasses.
someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan.
Interesting. Yep, sounding more evil. That's for sure.
But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be
Ah, the classic. Throw your cape across the screen and it disappears. I love it. Disrobing. Tactical disrobing.
destroyed.
Cryo sword. That's sick, dude.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
Okay. Okay. Oh, back frames. Okay. Dude, the music is so good. Yo, the kick, the impact, dude. Oh, the spitting, dude. Oh, the spitting. Oh, dude. Oh, God. That was so good. Okay. Yo, the head. Oh. Wait, guys. Wait, guys. Is that who I think it is? Guys, is that Yang Xiaolong? Ah! That's Yang Xiaolong. Yes, catch the sword. Holy shit, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, you gotta stop eating me. I gotta get my face in this. This is so Utapon cute. Utapon coded. Yutaka Nakamura, this is like his shtick. He does it. Yeah, it's gonna explode in the cubes. I knew it. It's gonna explode into a bunch of pieces of the brain. That's a Nakamura thing, dude. I love that. The downward strike's so creative. Holy shit. Dude, the smoke exploding. Oh my god. So Dragon Ball. Yes, Eternal Circus! Eternal Circus, let's go! Woo! Hell yeah! Oh my god, dude. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy we got an Eternal Circus, dude. Damn. Yes. Oh, the stab, dude. His fighting style is so interesting. Ah, yes, the floating debris. The punches. Oh, damn. Look at that elemental reaction. Damn. Ah, fire. My greatest weakness. Damn.
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Okay. So that was crazy. Being set on fire, my only weakness, said the Iceman fighting the fire goddess. Goddamn. Okay. That was absolutely insane. Imagine having superpowers, but anytime you want to do something, you have to call out the animation technique of what you're doing. True, dude. Dude, Itada's Circuit was so pretty. My favorite shot was her melting her glasses. I missed that. I need to watch that again. That's awesome. Okay, hang on. Let's talk about some things in more detail. Jesus.
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled.
I like how he's just talking. He's still talking. There's a giant explosion in front of him. He's just like, all right. Anyway, the secrets of the ley lines, the oath of by the way, the gnosis. He's just like about to kill him.
I don't know what you mean, but it sounds like this is about more than.
This part could use a little bit more weight on the sword. It feels a little bit light here. You can see her like, the sword just kind of stops immediately, and her shoulder has like absolutely no reaction to it. It should. I know she's an Archon, she's super strong, but it would feel better if we did have just a little bit of reaction there on that shoulder, just tiny bit, for just a second, and then it goes back to normal afterwards. That would feel better. That'd feel better. But alas.
But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
Dude, that's such a good... The sword is so cool. Look at this slight wrist change. It's just so subtle.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
Oh, impact frames. Let's take a look. Impact frames. Here we go. Yeah. Yo, look at this. This is cool. So they have the impact, and then they have the frames here. Flames. Look at that. Flames, bro. That's gorgeous. Damn, look at... Oh, man, look at that. The music! Okay, let's just stare at this. This is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my god, dude. Oh. His heel is upwards? Yo, I didn't even notice that. That's wild. He like, damn. I thought he was kneeing her, but he's actually just straight up kicking her. Like just straight up. Straight up. Like he's straight up kicking her straight up. You know what I mean? Like straight up. That's his leg. His leg is straight up. That's crazy. Beautiful arcs here. This is crazy because not only do you have this gorgeous energy sucking arc system works. The arcs here are working really well together to build up energy into her hand. Like everything's going into her hand, and then it stops for a bit, and then it goes into another energy building shot, which is cool because you get this spiral here, which, by the way, impact frames on just a fist close, they're just everywhere. They're just everywhere. I do wish there was a bit more emphasis on the anticipation on that throw. That's gorgeous. This is gorgeous. This could have been just a little bit better. Like I saw really good anticipation in Kachina earlier, where her head was here. I want to see that again for the Archon. That would be sick if we could see that. That'd be great. And this would feel a lot stronger just in general, right? That would feel stronger. And then we go a little further. You can see here, like this spine shouldn't actually be going backwards here. It should still be leaning forward if you want this to be going forward. It doesn't feel quite as strong as if you had like, you know, a spine that was a bit more forward leaning with the shoulder a bit more forward still. And then you would have like the head over here, right? That would still feel stronger over here, as you can see. That's my personal opinion. Oh, dude, this is so satisfying, dude. What the hell? I gotta think about how to add more of these ink smears around the spins, because every time they do this, it's just gorgeous. They did this in ZZZ as well. So first of all, gorgeous. Just in general, the pose is gorgeous because you have the hair flying around her and the legs also trailing behind her. And then when she lands like in the exact angle she needs to. She's almost parallel to the ground if you look at this. She's got a very Bayonetta kind of vibe, actually. But like right here, she basically lands almost parallel to the ground, and you don't even notice how she lands, but that's why it feels so smooth. She basically goes from like flying downwards to suddenly sliding perfectly without any damage. Really, really cool transition for lines of action. Oh, just the hand, dude. Compositionally so cool. Oh, she melts her sunglasses. Yeah, because that is Yang Xiaolong. Guys, I'm just saying, like, straight up, this is the same pose as Yang. Like, it is, technically. Like, this is pretty similar. Like, am I absolutely insane? Yellow trailer. Ruby. Classic. Classic.
You're gonna...
Okay. It's not the exact same pose. It just feels like the same. I don't know. It just feels very similar. Anyway. Ever work with Monty? I did not personally work with Monty personally. Shane did though. Shane did. Where did that sword come from, guys? It's so pretty. Where did it come from? Does she oh, she telekinesis it to... Oh, that's actually really cool. She telekinesis is it? Yeah, she does. That's cool. Nakamura, here comes the Nakamura shot. Oh, the anticipation. Woo! Yes. Okay, let me guys show you who Nakamura is real quick. Hang on. Nakamura, Sakuga, Boru? Maybe? I feel like I can find the exact one, but I wish I could like specifically find it. God damn. Cause it's the exact one that I'm thinking of. I don't think there's any chance I'm going to find it. He's put out so much stuff. It's the one where they, I think it's the one where they light the lighter and then it explodes. I think it's this one. Let me just double check. We're just going to play this and see what happens. It may or may not be the right one, but this is a good one regardless. Look at this. I think it's this one. There's no sound. Oh, it's not over yet. Hang on. It keeps going. Keeps going. Just wait for the part. Just wait for this. That's insane, dude. Someone drew that. That's insane. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this one. Okay, wait for it. Wait for it. First of all, that's amazing. That's gorgeous. And then right here, is this it? Is this it? I'll take it. that's one of the shots that he's done that's very similar. Woo! Look at that, right? And then what do we have here? What do we have right here? Nakamura. A legendary animator, very inspirational. Dude, this is so good. Like right here, it's just the creativity of having him do the spin. But then like going from a very fluid motion to a very, very stiff one is, you don't really see this usually, but like he goes into this extremely specific downward strike. So he's actually mimicking like kind of like the fencing repel strike. Like, so he's winding up for basically a stab. That's how his fighting style has generally been. He focuses more on piercing rather than slashing, which is really unique for swords. Like you don't see that as often, especially in these stylized video games, because stabbing is a little harder to make it look flashy. You don't get to have all these pretty arcs. So how do they do it? You just make the lines of action really strong, and it's really, really good. That's such a cool moment, dude. I just love how they did that. It's so Dragon Ball Z. I love this pose here, by the way. This pose here, like on top of it being an obvious butt shot, but it does actually work really well to show that her weight is on top of the sword. So it actually puts a lot of force onto the sword's attack in a believable way that feels impactful. Plus, it's a great composition. I think like the silhouette fills the screen. Yes, it's also a butt shot, but Itano Circus, baby! Woo! If you guys don't know what Itano Circus is, I just want to explain it real quick for those who don't know. Itano Circus. So Itano Circus was invented by a gay guy. Itano Circus was invented by a guy in Japan named Itano. I forget his first name, but he is basically credited to inventing this type of shot. You see it in anime all the time. Something is attacking the guy in question from multiple different angles, or is following them. Hang on, let me find a different one. Is like following them, especially usually it's missiles. Very, very popular in the Gundam series. It's just like following this incredibly crazy, hard to follow, like barely dodging kind of shot that we've done before in our animations. We did it for Progenitor episode 3, but it's very common in all sorts of anime now. After the guy invented the Itano Circus, everybody's been basically copying it as a technique, and it's crazy. It's a really, really cool thing to do in animation. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, the heat-seeking missile shot. That's exactly the best description. But it's formally called the Itano Circus. The reason why it's called the Itano Circus, I don't know exactly why it's called a circus, but the way he invented it, apparently he was riding a bicycle back from work and decided to buy a bunch of fireworks to like ignite while he was riding his bicycle and just like see what it looked like. And then he looked at the fireworks exploding, trailing behind him from his bicycle while he was riding it, and he used that as inspiration for the Eternal Circus. Which I'm like, damn, I wonder what that looked like. That's crazy. Yeah, one of the earliest instances of it you can see here. Crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, no, it's a really cool shot. Look at this, dude. Look, I could, man, there's so many variations of it. Anyway, Eternal Circus. Yeah, I kind of want to try the bike thing for myself at this point. You know what I mean? Oh, I love this part, this compositional part. Like, they actually just have a couple seconds with this wing-like silhouette. This is so cool. This is a creative choice that they did really well, where it just makes it feel like she's flying. And, like, it works. It works really well. Again, these lines of actions are gorgeous. He's piercing, like he's stabbing almost every time. This is extremely rare, and not to mention the amount of accuracy you need to be able to pinpoint the blade of a blade. That's crazy. And to be fair, it's not like he's aiming for it. She's technically the one blocking, but like the idea that this can even happen is such a show of skill that only fits a fight of this level. Honestly, I think they did a really good job with that. Like, if this was anything less than gods fighting, I would be like, oh, that's a little contrived. No, this is actually, this makes sense and it's fair. And this is a really self-aware thing to do as a director choreographing a fight between gods, right? Like, that's really cool. Even though I know Capitano's not technically an Archon, okay, doesn't have the Gnosis, but yeah, technically he's pretty evenly matched at the moment, regardless. I do, as a small thing, I wish this was like, because this is the I will literally die if I miss this attack kind of, like, this is my final move. She does look a little bit like she's just watching TV. She looks a little bit like she's watching TV. She should technically be like, I don't know, like a little bit more like this. I don't know. You know, a little bit more like that. Like a little bit more like, I don't know, like a little bit more angry, you know. I don't know. Some just a bit more, you know. I'm feeling like there needs to be a bit more. Anyway, might be a little bit too passive. Maybe like even smaller pupils would be great, you know. Like, wouldn't that look pretty cool? Which looks terrible. Anyway, you get the idea. She needs to be more angry. Impacto. I gotta appreciate the impact frames. This is just a tradition. Everybody have a moment of silence. Every time we see impact frames, we need the praise emoji. All right? We gotta praise. We worship these. These are beautiful. These are holy. Look at that. Oh, praise. Gorgeous. The transition from like ice smoke to fire smoke, really cool. Wait, Mabuika's human? Why is the explosion on the ground? To be fair, they're pretty close to the ground. Let me just double check. They're not close to the ground at all. They're very clearly in the air. That's true. The explosion should be here. You're so right. The explosion should totally be here. Yeah. But I think the reason is because they wanted them on the ground afterwards, which is fair. But it is what it is. It definitely doesn't bother me enough to say that it's wrong. But you're right in that the continuity is technically off. Was human before Archon? Fair. Still Archon though. Oh, they gain the powers of a god, but not the lifespan. Interesting. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
They corrected her expression. Oh, did they? I mean, her expression here is pretty good. I agree. But yeah, anyway, that was overall pretty cool. I did like that. But I'll be honest. I think I liked Sino vs. Sethos more. I think it had more satisfying arcs. I think it was more impressive choreo-wise. This was good, for sure. This is really, really cool. And I think story-wise was cooler. But choreography, animation-wise, directing-wise, Sino vs. Sethos was better, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah. It was more technically impressive, I think. But regardless, this was flashier. Yeah, this was much more grand scale. And like from a story perspective, a lot more is happening. So I definitely agree that it has more impact. I love that. I mean, I love this idea of Capitano actually fighting an Archon. I think that's awesome. But yeah, the 2 for 2 guys are just there for more support. Yeah, straight up. Never really watched or seen much of Genshin Impact, which I think this is from. Yeah, this is from Genshin Impact. Yeah. The one with the kid in the pit of death was my favorite so far. Oh, yeah, yeah. The Child of War. Yes, the Child of War was actually really good. I agree. That one was also fantastic. Honestly, I might even like that one better than this one just because of its creativity. But I can't say for sure because, you know, maybe there's other cutscenes with Kachina that are pretty good too. But I really like Moalani's weapon. I just think that's kind of cheating because her weapon is like so unique. So they get a lot more creativity points, but it's not because they necessarily were more creative. It's just that, you know, they had a lot more to work with. These guys were just sword users at the end of the day. Yeah. That was good. These were all really good, though. God damn. Well, that's it. We're gonna let's talk a little bit about boobs again, and then we'll end the stream. So, how are you guys today? Hey, Shira! Oh, hey, Shira! Shira, how's it going? Oh, we're not talking about boobs actually, but yeah, but we're basically ending the stream now. So wow, what a coincidence. Shira, how are you doing? Shira, what are you up to? I saw you were what was that thing you were doing on Twitter? Were you composing music or some shit? I don't know. You're doing you're doing game development. That's right. How the fuck's that going? Girl, you're insane. I don't know how. What the fuck? You did compositing too, yeah. But I saw you were game developing recently, no? Yeah. Also, your compositing is great, by the way. Guys, you should check out Shira's stream. It's great. Does a lot of cool stuff. Very great YouTuber. A really cool model too, by the way. Just since it's 3D, I just want to point that out. But like, I have no idea how to do that yet. I mean, it's easy, dude. Game development's easy. What are you using right now? Are you using Godot? Are you using Godot? Are you using Unity? Are you using Unreal? Godot, dude. Godot is goated. Godot's great. Hell yeah. What does Godot use to code again? Are they using C#? I think it's C#, right? You got this. It's fine. C# is easy. Yeah, it's actually super straightforward. Yeah, look at you. No idea how to do that. Crazy. But yeah, honestly, Godot is the future of game development. 100%. 100%. It is gonna dominate the market in the next few years. Yeah. I want to see your game. I'll drop by your stream later. Oh, it has their own language too. Okay, cool. It's fair enough. Is it really pronounced Godot? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's Godot. It's not Godot. it's not Godot, guys. Don't pronounce it Godot. Don't be mistaken. It's Godot. It's not Godot. It's Godot. Why is it called Godot? Honestly, I don't know. I just know it's some form of it's some European word. It's definitely not English. It's all I know is that there's an old novel called Waiting for Godot, and it's a play that I read in high school. And I don't know if it's a reference to that, but I know it was a critically acclaimed play at the time. Named after the French play Waiting for Godot. Well, there you go. There you go. So Waiting for Godot was like an existentialist play about like basically it's literally existentialism. Anyway, we'll get into that later. You know, it's not important. We're an animation stream. We don't talk about philosophy or life. It's fine. But yeah. Anyway. How's stream been? It's been good, Ethan. It's been good. How are you? How have you been? I got your message. I'll respond to you after the stream probably. But yeah. Animation is philosophy and life incarnate, Dylan. You know, that's a really good point. That's a really good point. Did you know animation literally means life? Like animation literally means like life. It means to breathe life into something. Like the word anim is the same root word as the word animal. I'm just saying. You be an animator, you basically everything, like you master all 5 elements of living. That's how it works. The 12 principles of existential, how to not die. That's how it works. That's how it works. Anyway, by the way, guys, speaking of VODs, Fatbird, there's a VOD channel now. I haven't actually mentioned it yet, but we technically do have a VOD channel if you guys want to watch it. I haven't really posted a whole lot on there yet. We have like 3-4 videos on there just from the VODs of these past few streams. So if you guys want to check out the VOD, it's called Professor Goo VODs. So that's cool. I'm just going to be posting a bunch of stuff on there. We might actually post a couple edited things on there for fun if it doesn't make the cut for Professor Goo. But otherwise, it'll be on Professor Goo. YouTube.com. Love that website. It's great. It's really cool. It's really cool. You guys check it out. Anyway, I got to head out. Good luck, everybody. Have fun with animation and shit. Life. I will see you guys maybe tomorrow, actually. I think I'm actually going to be tomorrow. I'm going to be tomorrow. There's some sort of existentialist like meaning behind that sentence. But regardless of that, I'm also going to be streaming tomorrow if we decide to insert a verb there. But as I am streaming tomorrow, I will be mostly streaming a little bit more this week because I'll be gone for Blender Conference in about like a week and a half. But if you guys are going to Blender Conference, let me know. It's in Amsterdam. If you guys are in Europe and you want to hang out at Blender Conference, say hi, whatever, you can go. You don't even have to get a ticket. You can just like park outside and I'll be like, hey, what's up? It'd be cool to see people at Blender Conference if you guys want to. But yeah, I'm a consistent streamer, guys. Let's go. I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be here on Friday. I might take a break Saturday. Usually I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but we're going to do a couple extra ones. And then next week I'll do maybe like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday or something like that, just to get a couple more streams in. And then I'll be going to Blender Conference, coming back and doing the same thing. I'll be back again. We'll see how it goes. Sound good? I'm not doing a talk. Well, I'm not doing a talk. Cody, our wizard of Blender. I'm forgetting his technical title, but Pipeline TD basically. He's doing a pipeline talk. Cody does everything. He's crazy. But like Cody will be doing a pipeline talk at Blender Conference, talking about our pipeline at the studio, which is actually really, really interesting. I'm really excited for that talk because I'm really proud of our pipeline. So if you guys want to check out the talk later, it's going to be online. But we're going to talk about exactly how we set up our studio remotely and everything, and how we run it with 35 plus like international artists. Like it's pretty cool. And then also like all the custom tools that we've made. We made a ton of custom tools to run our pipeline. We do all that, ourselves. And we also have like the services and stuff that we use in tandem with it all. But check it out. It's really technical, but really cool. It's a lot of fun. It's real super fun. Anyway, I'll be helping out with that talk. So I'll probably be there at the first half of it. And I'll let Cody take over just to introduce and make sure everything's like good to go. And then you guys can learn a lot about how we do things. I think it's gonna be fun. Anyway, yeah. Lots of custom stuff. Yeah, Cody's insane in a good way. Oh yes, oh yes, definitely. Yeah, Wizard of Blender is his official role. To be honest, I think that would probably be more accurate than anything else. Is there any news on that custom Blender engine you guys are working on? Is everything top secret? So I have news for that. I actually do want to record like just an announcement video because we have so many things to announce with it that I want to do everything all at once and just this big announcement. So we might record that tomorrow during stream. I don't know. Like I might just be like, hey guys, I'm just gonna record a video. But I do want to make an announcement video about Goo Engine because we have a bunch of Goo Engine updates. And if you guys don't know, I'll just mention this casually here. We are working with Blender officially to work on the next iteration of how NPR is going to be integrated into Blender Native. So like NPR has been a bit neglected in like EV Next. Like it doesn't really work in EV Next. So they basically are working with us directly as, you know, experts in the field, quote unquote, on what NPR needs to actually function without being completely obtuse and obtrusive on the existing engine. So we're actually working directly with them. Late's actually developing. She's been super excited about that. And we've been getting all the features and stuff ready to go so that we can understand our design proposal, mixing in with their design. It's a lot of talks, but I'll tell you guys more about it. Hopefully when we have a bit more information on that for the details, but I will be making an announcement video talking about that involvement for sure. Yeah. I have some wish list items for GeoNodes and shaders regarding that. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Yeah, if you want to send that over in my DMs, that'd be awesome. I think we could talk about that. But yeah, Blender's been really supportive of that, and I'm glad that they're actually taking NPR into consideration. So huge shout out to them for that. But I think like us getting involved is a really good step for them, just because we're one of the few NPR studios that are, first of all, actually making stuff in NPR professionally, like, and second of all, speaks English. there's a big divide between like the Japanese animation studios who all use Blender for amazing things, and they like don't want to talk to them because they don't speak English. So like that's like one of the things. And then like we're trying to be here as sort of like the bridge between like the East and the West, as well as between like the community, the NPR community, and like the Blender devs. So if you guys do have anything you guys want to talk about, we'll talk about it later. But that's gonna be part of the announcement video. We're gonna try to be just more, you know, open about what we're doing. But yeah, speaking English, pretty good. Speaking English, very useful, very demure. Yeah. Imagine pulling open the tangent tabs in one of those Goo. That would be crazy. That's probably not going to happen. I'm not intending to inject my brand into Blender directly. We'll most likely still have some form of Goo engine as well, just because like we'll have our own custom features that we want to do. But yeah, the NPR features that are going to be built into the engine are going to be required for us to even make another Goo engine. So that's how it works. Cool. Back to the background music. Let's go. All right, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna call it a day today, but I'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna find somebody to raid because I don't know. We should do that, I guess. Who's being raided today? Who's being raided today? Gilded guy. We love a gilded guy. We're gonna raid gilded guy. All right, sound good? We love a gilded guy. We love guys who are gilded. We love gilded men. We love... Anyway, I'll see you guys there. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Blah, 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 blah.